The weekend was a really sad one. Lives were lost, and honestly, I can understand if everyone is just tired of 2020 at this point. Just when we thought that it was starting to go well, it gives us yet another low blow. And once again, we're reminded of everything that has gone wrong this year. Anyway, I hope that we're keeping up hope and we're trying to stay positive amidst it all. It rained yesterday in the city of Lagos after a long while, and we hope that it has washed away all the negativity and bad news from everyone. My name is Biodun. Welcome to another episode of Accelerate News Social Distancing Edition. It was indeed a sad weekend this past weekend as we lost another precious life, that of Chadwick Boseman. Chadwick Boseman was the star of Black Panther and he died on Friday after a 4-year battle with colon cancer. He died at home with his family by his side and his wife. He was 43 years old. Now, I couldn't believe it when I saw it until I saw the official tweet from his account. Now, to think that this man was dealing with this stuff while he was filming Black Panther, filming Marshall, Avengers Infinity War, Avengers Endgame. I mean, it's absolutely something heroic. Now, while doing all of that, he was also going through chemo, having countless surgeries. Dude was a real fighter. Chadwick was the Black people superhero both on and off screen. A huge thanks to him for the role that he played in Black Panther, and he also inspired a lot of Black people across the globe. Children and many more were told that they were, made for more and just aspire to greatness through his portrayal and his personality. Rest in power, Chadwick. Wakanda forever. You are the king now and always. He will never be forgotten as we're going to keep telling his story for years to come. A helicopter belonging to Quorum Aviation crashed into a wall between two buildings in Opebi, Ikeja on Friday, August 28, 2020. Now, witnesses said that the aircraft first hovered around the area and suddenly began to shake as it nosedived with a heavy noise. It fell between two compounds, the cockpit on one side and the tail in another. The walls of the compound were damaged, as were some cars parked in the area. Now, according to the statement issued by Quorum Aviation, the 3 occupants were crew members who flew from Port Harcourt, and 2 of the crew members died at the scene of the accident, while the 3rd person survived and was rushed to the ICU in Lagos State University Teaching Hospital last week. Sadly, he later lost his life. Nigerians are paying tribute to the pilot identified as Captain Chike Ernest for avoiding maximum casualties. It turns out that Captain Ernest maneuvered the alien helicopter to avoid maximum casualties on the ground. He also emptied the fuel tank to avoid explosion on impact. Now, he was indeed a hero, and we're thanking him for about saving the lives of others, especially at this time when, most people could have been more worried for their own. Our thoughts and prayers are with the family of those who lost their lives in the helicopter crash. May their souls continue to rest in perfect peace. Now, on to some brighter news. The governor of Lagos State, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, announced the reopening of tertiary institutions in the state, effective Monday, September 14th. Now, he disclosed this development during a regular press briefing on the state's COVID-19 status on Saturday, August 27th. During his address, the governor announced that primary and secondary schools are also tentatively scheduled to reopen from September 21st. He explained that the decision to reopen schools in the state was based on indications that the pandemic has peaked in the state as the number of cases continue to steadily decline. As for the reopening of event centers, bars, nightclubs, beaches, cinemas, and other public spaces, a review will be done in September to decide whether to grant permission. Now, do you think that the reopening of schools is a good idea? Let us know in the comment section of our post below. At the 2020 African Bankers Awards, the Group Managing Director of Access Bank, in person of Mr. Herbert Wigwe, was named the African Banker of the Year. Congratulations, Herbert. Now, in addition, Access Bank also bagged the Agriculture Deal of the Year award in recognition for their role in helping Olam develop their rice operations in Nigeria by adopting a model hinged on sustainability. Congratulations to the GMD of Access Bank, Herbert Wigwe, and congratulations congratulations to Access Bank as a whole. Access Bank ranks as one of Africa's top-tier banks, and Herbert Wigwe has been at the helm of the bank's growth and expansion. We honestly love to see it. Once again, a huge congratulations to Access Bank and everybody at Access Bank. Tiwa Savage has released her third studio album called Celia. Now, the album comes after the release of 3 singles, Dangerous Love, Koroba, and Temptation, featuring British singer Sam Smith. Tiwa has since revealed that the album is named after her mom. In the album, Tiwa deftly infuses Afrobeat with a feminine impulse, rhythmically exploring the many facets of womanhood. Now, it speaks to the strong modern woman that can be felt in Africa and globally. The 13-track album features A-list artists like Davido, Naira Marley, Sam Smith, Stefflon, Hamza, and Dice Ailes. Visit the Accelerate website to listen to the album. Now switching over to Big Brother Naija news. There was a lot of drama last night after the Saturday night party. Now, most especially with our favorite couple, Kid Erika. After the party, Erika confronted Kid Waya about some of the things he did during the party that got to her. Now, top on the list of things he did that irked her was him getting a bit too sensual with Dorothy. This didn't quite sit right with Erika, and she warned him not to try it again. Now, to which Kid Waya responded that it was never going to happen at all. Now, they soon, made up and got cozy, and it was all sunshine and rainbows until she spotted him again with Nengi. Dun, dun, dun. Now, bothered by Kid's action yet again, Erika questioned him about it. She felt disrespected, and she said that she was tired of constantly reprimanding him about being extra touchy-feely with other girls in the house. Now, Kid got upset and wished Erika would be more understanding of his actions and not always think, the worst. He did say that she was always in her feelings and didn't understand their relationship. In the heat of the moment, they both agreed that they were tired of whatever they had going on. Now, at first I was worried because, Daddy Waya was already planning, Italian wedding for both of them. But as of Sunday morning, the two were back together as expected. After they both sat down with, Tolani Badge and cleared up all their issues. So let's just say that the Versace wedding is still very much on. Meanwhile, last night's eviction was absolutely hot as Ebuka scattered all the tables last night. Somehow, he decided to just cause drama between Lekan and Erika, and also V and Erika. We stand a table scattering king. Tolani Baj was the first person to be evicted last night, but most people were absolutely sad because Tolani was liked by a lot of people. She was fairly liked, we can say that. Now, on the other hand, everybody rejoiced as Wathoni was evicted because everyone has been asking when will that happen. Now, what nobody saw coming was Brighto's eviction. Now, this came as a shock to everyone, including the housemates as well. Now, who is going to be making Semo and also plotting against all the other housemates? We can't believe that our own Lord Baelish is gone. Anyway, if you ask me, I blame Wathoni himself. That's it for today on Accelerate News. Today we're done. We've got another episode of The Yellow Wall, and this time the hilarious Tamara tells us about the different types of Big Brother Naija viewers. Now, I'm sure a lot of us are able to relate. Make sure you head on over to Accelerate TV's YouTube channel to catch the latest. Now, while you're at it, make sure you binge watch all the awesome content we've got for you on there. There is a brand new episode of Rate the Date and After the Date as well. My name is Biodun. Thank you so much for sticking with me on today's episode of the news. Stay safe, everybody.